Hey everyone, and welcome to my Sunday evening live recording. I'm just outside Kensington Market. I'm probably going to be going a bit north, and I'll loop my way back around towards downtown. So walk with me. And I already see Juanita here. Bob in the house. What's going on? Hello. Good afternoon, evening, right on the borderline. I think evening becomes evening, at 5 o'clock? So I think I'm somewhat on time here, but yeah, this is an area approaching near Little Italy that I used to live on. So I think I might swing by my old house on Palmerston. Bob says, it always looks like we've fainted, and Kyle's just looking up at us like, how did you end up there? You never know. Stranger things have happened, Bob. And the weather's very nice. It's sunny, it's breezy. We've had a break lately, weather-wise. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do, actually, is head a bit westbound, and then I'll loop around, go a bit north, and head east. It is a Sunday, so I do have to be at No Frills by, well, they close at 8 o'clock, so before then. But I should be in good time eventually. Yeah, unfortunately, I saw that too, Bob. It's gonna hit us sooner or later, so. But, you know, like I said, we have about a month and a half left, you know. I felt July went by pretty quickly, regardless of the never-ending heat on some occasions and a lot of rain. Certainly can't forget about that either. Carol, Ali, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, you know, bring it when I'm indoors and air conditioning. So, yeah, this is a very nice street. I didn't catch the name of it. I'll see at the other end, there's a little playground, a little dog park. You see a lot of these old Victorian style houses here. A lot of them are probably at least 100 years old. Some newer than others. And yeah, the cicadas are really loud around here. I lived at Palmerston. I'm trying to think, I moved in there, yeah, for about a year and a half, from 2020 to 2021. It's a nice house, but I lived on the very top floor. So I had to have my own air conditioning because I couldn't install it in the window. It's one of those tubes that would go outside the window. Because it was the hottest room in the house. Without it, you'd be dead. The only positive part is that it was pretty warm in the winters, but yeah, the smoke too, it's not so bad today. About a week ago, I can't remember, it was so bad. There was so much smog in the sky, you could barely even see like the top of the CN Tower. Fortunately, these wildfires just keep coming, don't they? Bob says, I was gonna say, the very top floor, yeah, it's gonna be freaking hot. It really was. There was one time where I didn't even have the air conditioning, and like someone came to deliver a pizza, and I opened the door, he's like, wow, that's just as hot as the oven I took this pizza out from. Yeah, but other than that, it was a very nice house, and you'll see in about 10 minutes. And there's some nice wide bike lanes here. This is a great area to cycle in. And I did have my bike that I would sort of park at the end of the house there. Just outside. I wouldn't think of locking my bike anywhere near my area outside though, where I currently am. A lot higher chance of theft. Carol says, my friend lived in about 16 I've lived about 16 kilometers from one of the fires on Vancouver Island. But as of this morning, she says they aren't getting any smoke from it. Huh. And that's pretty close, 16 kilometers, wow. Well, I hope this ends for all of us, right? Some discarded, I don't know, hockey gear. And yeah, it's pretty kind of hard to see the sun with it so bright, but I don't really see any smog at all. It almost looks like it's a bit of an overcast, but I don't think it's going to be raining anytime soon. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go to Bathurst, cross that way, and then make my way towards Bloor. You never know what you're going to see at the side of the road here. It's very miscellaneous. In fact, I'm going to go up here and then go to Bathurst. I used to walk this way all the time. Yeah, you never know what you'll see, Bob. Spatula, I've seen. Frying pans. You see toilets sometimes even. Nothing shocks me around here. And that sun is coming out again. I'm starting to feel a bit more heat and potential humidity than I am breeze, unfortunately, but it is inevitable. I always like seeing these paintings. They're all pretty unique. Most of them. That's just crap, but a lot of, you know, tasteless graffiti, but some of it's kind of funny. Mark Davis, welcome. Greetings from Niagara Falls. Yeah, you've been there quite a bit lately. So have a few other people in the circle. I have yet to visit eventually, but I'm looking forward to that. I might go sometime in the fall. I've been thinking about Toronto Island as well, so. It's kind of blocked off here a little bit. Might have a news chopper in the sky there. Got this little plow here and all your construction needs. And yeah, some of these entrances are actually from an alleyway, which is strange. But I guess it's more private. And this mural coming up, I really do like, actually. Good for her, is what it's called. And this road is pretty chopped up. Huh. Central Technical School. Do you go to the casinos when you're in, I was about to say Vegas, when you're in Niagara Falls, Mark? It's been so long since I've been to one. And there's Pizza Gigi. They're very, very good. I'd Highly recommend them over. I like Pizza Nova too, and they're obviously in competition, and they have been for a long time, but Pizza Gigi's independent, authentic Italian pizza. I'd recommend going there if you haven't been yet. And of course, are in the area. Trojan Elk Explorer, welcome. And happy Sunday to you. Hope you're having a good one. All right, so we got some soccer going on here. Pretty nice, well-maintained field. There used to be picnic benches over here, but I guess because of loitering, they were eventually removed. This is obviously a very old school. I'm assuming built anywhere between the late 1800s, early 1900s. And it's quite massive. Well, I see 4 stories. I think this is kind of half underground. Sounds like someone's doing some drag racing, or at least revving their engine up enough to seem that way. Wondering if I can loop around here. Central Tech Stadium. Oh, it was built in 1892. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, that's about right. They don't build them like that anymore. I think this is a dead end. Yeah, it is, so I'm just gonna go around here. It can get pretty busy here. Well, it will be in the fall. Oh, your second home, actually, okay. Meaning like you have another place there, or you visit so much that it just feels like it? So I'm crossing over here to Bathurst. Interesting honeycomb designs here. A block too far north, so I'm gonna loop around and go back down just to show you where I used to live. And then I'm going back up to Bloor, as I said. Sorry about the wind. Trust the Midas touch. And this is the location at the corner of Bloor and Bathurst. Right down there is where Honest Ed's used to be. And they closed down in 2017, 2018, I think. One of those places that Torontonians were very sad to see go. Because, you know, just to be replaced with a condo, it's just, you know, ick, right? But That's just the nature of the beast and how everything's going to be. Condos, condos, condos. But it was a great place, huge. Anyone who wants to look up Honest Ed's online. You know, very affordable stuff. And it was around for at least 50, 60, if not more years. So, from the famous Ed Mirvish. Oh, that's great, Mark. Oh, yeah. Lots of perks for sure. I'd be visiting a lot too. So, ever since I moved to Palmerston, this has been under construction. Used to be a through street. I don't know what they're planning on doing here, but it's been almost like 5 years of non-stop construction. And yeah, this is why I loved it around here. This is technically, I think, in Little Italy. Hey, Boom, welcome. Sneaking into chat from work again. Hope you've been doing well. Happy Sunday to you. No spatulas so far, but discarded clothes. Yeah, the cicadas aren't so bad right now, so it's overall very pleasant. Oopsie. That bike has been there forever. Royal Enfield. Never heard of that brand. I think it's another one still down. It's been a while since I've been here, forgive me. Actually, I think that's it. Yeah, this is it. There you go. Discarded mattresses, shelves, chairs, random boards. Sure, why not? Says heading home to edit, then a bite at the food truck festival in the beaches. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, so this is it. And like I said, I was here for a good year and a half, 492 Palmerston. Hello, Vivian, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. And St. Andrew, welcome as well. So I go all around here. It's quite the massive house. Haven't been inside it in 3.5 years, but I'll just go up the alleyway that's around the back. I'll trying to pinpoint which room was mine. Must be like 20 rooms in this house. Just go in that back deck, that upper back deck all the time. And there's where I used to park my bike. So if I can go far enough back, there used to be a tree here as well that they chopped down. The stump's probably underneath the SUV. And that was it. I lived on the left-hand side right there. So I'm kind of trying to get my finger to point right there. So yeah, the door is open. And you can see someone else has a air conditioning tube out the back of there, because you cannot properly install it just like you can on the window on the right. So very nice house though. And this is a garage where a guy used to sell used bikes. Used to have a sign right there advertising, but you know, that was 4 years ago, so maybe he's not there anymore. Okay, I'm off to Bloor now. I really just miss the quietness around here, honestly. That's a dead end, so I'm just gonna go up here. Took my sunglasses off. I think they're distorting my vision more than they're helping them. Yeah, it's a very nice neighborhood, Bob. Greetings from Ohio. And this house occasionally has some garage sales. License and registration mode deactivated. Do you have any proof of insurance? And these houses I like. I call them apartments even. But I do love the balconies. And I'll just cross over here. I'm getting more into Koreatown now. Not yet, not yet. Still bright enough in certain areas. It's like when I'm in the shade, it's too dark, but when I'm facing the sun, it's too bright, so. There's a library up there. One of the Toronto Public Libraries. This is a small one. It's a cute little library. I just went there to print some things a few times, and that was about it. All right, now I'm on Bloor, and I am eastbound. Barber shop, Snakes and lattes, I think, is new here. Yeah, some new businesses. It just says cold noodle, $14. If you're gonna be charging $14, you better make it a bit more appetizing than just writing cold noodle. What's going on here? Hey Chill, welcome. Good Sunday evening to you too. Hope you're doing well. Toronto Plane Spotter. Sorry, welcome. Have I hit 200 subs so far? I'm at 199. Crawling my way there. I'm almost at 1,000 watch hours. And views don't really matter. I don't think they help with anything at all. Maybe they recommend your video more, but it's a new pizzeria here. That TD, that market, and that wine rack has been there forever. And that pizza is still there, but now they have competition. Cold noodles, no thank you, right? Oh, I'm at 201. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, everyone. Off to 500, hopefully. Looking to get that M word. It's a Panago and George's Deli and Barbecue. They claim they have the best poutine in the city. Fancy burger here. I wonder if the Hypnotic's still around. And I'm just outside Bathurst Station. Twin mini burgers for $6.95. Maybe they're slider size, but just kind of trying to look there, but there's like a crowd of people behind me kind of forcing me to go forward, so fair enough. Yeah, Insomnia's still here. I boiled some macaroni earlier and it's cold now, but it didn't cost $14. You know what? I'm one of those weirdos. I actually don't mind cold pasta. Like, especially in the middle of the night, if I just get up, I don't even put it in the microwave if I have some left over.
He looks really good.
Call me weird, but I don't know. Popeyes. There's a Top Gun burger. I find they're a bit overrated. Few sushi places. A&W, Value Buds. Got quite the selection of smoking goods in here. Huh. A bong that's also a gun. Well, aren't we badasses? Bloor and Bathurst I just passed. Mark. And I'm just heading back towards downtown. All right, cop mode now deactivated as I'm walking away from the sun. Another sushi place. Huh. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right, Bob. If I had a nickel for every vape store I've seen, I swear. Yeah, I was at Palmerston, and then I just sort of went east right after that. Cafe. A little bit further, I think it's called Future Bistro. For anyone that remembers Future Bakery, and that was near Jane's Station, I believe, in Bloor West Village. Now we're going back to the 90s here. I desperately need to smoke a joint. Please help. At least he's honest. That's funny. But yeah, Future Bakery was just infamous for Toronto at the time, and just like everything interesting, they seemed to take a nosedive. There's a head shop right there. Uh-oh. And there's a mushroom shop for all your psychedelic needs. So approaching on the right hand corner is where Future Bistro is. I'm not sure if it's part of the same owners or whatnot, but this is the last bit of remains. And it's obviously a restaurant pub now, but oh, that's cool. You have a water fountain even for your dog here, so yeah, exactly. I saw someone on the street. He had like an ATM machine. I kid you not. He had some sort of debit machine. It's like, have any spare sorry, I don't carry money on me. Well, don't worry. Oh, I wish I would have recorded that. You could just tap right here. Tap me 20 bucks. Yeah. Another cannabis shop. But they're closed and will be open on Tuesday. Belly Buster Submarines. I've yet to try Jersey Mike's. St. Louis Bar and Grill. Some Metro coming up. And a big Shoppers across the street from it. And a Wild Wing. There's another old church. Trinity St. Paul's. 135 years old, wow. So if the math is correct, I guess it was built in 1890. Hey, what's going on?
What's happening?
Just recording this church, how beautiful it is.
Oh, hell yeah. What's your channel, brother?
Kyle Walker 6.
Oh, Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Just walk around?
I'm a walk tuber, that's what we do.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, there's an OG walk through.
Oh yeah, probably Johnny Strides.
Johnny Strides.
Yeah, everybody knows him.
He's a Reddit dude, right?
Absolutely.
Well, enjoy your walk, Kyle.
Thank
Walker
you.
6.
Yeah, Kyle Walker, numeral 61X. Have a great day. That was a nice friendly fellow. H. Hill says, Kyle, I had Jersey Mike's on Thursday. It was very good. I got the Italian and they put lots of fresh sliced deli meat on it. Oh, okay, that sounds great. Yeah, H. Hill, that's one place I've yet to try, like I said, but another one I've been to is Firehouse. I'm not sure if they're Canadian or not, but definitely more expensive than Subway, but a lot better. Definitely makes a difference when you go for quality. Yeah, an old Honest Ed location, right? By the time I moved back to Toronto in 2019, it was unfortunately taken down. That was the first place I wanted to go to, and it was demolished a year before. Diva Tequila's in the house. Welcome, and Firehouse is Canadian. Great. I love to hear that. Support all Canadian businesses, just like Mr. Sub. Support them as well. $1 wings every day. And that old residence where Pizza used to be has just been sitting there empty for about 4 years. This whole strip was closed down except the wine rack. I believe that used to be a Second Cup, and there used to be another Second Cup across the street here. Both gone now. Sorry if I'm giving anyone whiplash by turning back and forth. I just try to observe what I can. I'm doing great, Diva Tequila. Hope you're having a great Sunday evening. I did not go to Caribana personally. No, I just had too much going on. It was in Burlington, but when I got back, I definitely saw a lot of people from there on the train. Some maybe more than slightly intoxicated, but you know, that's what it's all about, just having a good time, enjoying the summer. All right. And they're really trying to preserve the front of this church. I don't know, it boggles my mind. How did they transport these things? Like, what do they do? It seems like they're building some condo around it, but yeah, what's the end game? Yeah, I like the owl too. Firehouse Sub started in Jacksonville, Florida. Headquartered in Florida, okay. I guess the Canadian franchise took them over. I know absolutely Mr. Sub is Canadian. Unless they started Canadian and sold themselves to Florida, who knows? I haven't really researched that. Fortunate Fox. Not to be confused with the Fox and the Fiddle.
Yeah.
And I'm approaching St. George. I will have to do that. Absolutely, Bob. I'm going to look up the top Canadian franchises, both in the US and here. I'd certainly go for one of those drinks right now.
Dude. Look.
I'm gonna try to make this light. It's a hot dog vendor across the street there. And unfortunately, it's a bike is a reminder of someone that passed away here on a cycling incident. Dahlia Chaco, beloved mother, grandmother, and friend, October 28th, 1959 to June 12th, 2018. Yeah, stay safe out there if you're on a bicycle. There's a lot of drivers that do not have your safety in mind at all, so maybe they made the bike lanes wider after that, I'm not sure. Absolutely, I should make a updated list on that, even as a post, Bob. Yeah, even Tim Hortons, I think, was owned by Burger King, and they might be even owned by someone else now. And I would know since I lived there about half of my life, but the first Tim Hortons that sold coffee and not donuts, Tim Hortons actually started as selling burgers, I believe. But when they changed into a donut shop, the first one was in Hamilton on Ottawa Street. Because Tim Horton was from Hamilton. Speaking of, Tim Hortons right there. Parent company is based in Canada, but the firehouse is American. Okay. Let's get a look up here. University of Toronto Varsity Blues. Yeah, I noticed that too, Bob. A bit smoggy in the distance there. Yeah. I think they've played there a few times, and now, well, mostly it's the BMO field, but that's definitely an appropriate sized field to play at, for sure. Track and field, whatever. Soccer. TELUS Center for Performance and Learning. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was one of the fastest runners in the world now, so yeah. From Jamaica, I believe, right? It's a little bit quieter here, but Bay will be approaching soon. To commemorate the visit of TRH, the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and York, October 10th, 1901. Huh. And of course, here's the ROM, Royal Ontario Museum. Circle K. I'm just going to go to the outer ledge of the sidewalk to get a bit more freedom in my speed walking. Louis Vuitton. All right, here's where Queen's Park ends and Avenue Road begins. Queen's Park is just down there. That Duke was to become King George V. You learn something new every day, don't you? Mark says, Kyle, you should check out Rock Legends at 627 Yonge Street if you ever want to have, if I ever have time, sorry. Was there last week. Yeah, you mentioned that in my last stream a couple days ago, and it reminded me of the Hard Rock Cafe. I will have to check that out, Mark. Absolutely. Hope they have good food there. Maybe some pub food. Okay, it's kind of the fashion district. There's Gucci. Winners, HomeSense. I believe there's a Rolex store coming up. Paris Baguette. I know someone that works at Paris Baguette, but not this location. Prada. Rock Legends is a rock and roll memorabilia store. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that when I get home. Mark, that sounds very interesting. I'd like to get some memorabilia myself. It's been a while since I've done some decent shopping for clothes. Yeah. Bob's Special Rolex, yeah. I will try to do that. There's a slice of a car here. Dior. Yeah. All these places are out of my price range. Burberry. Okay. So I'm gonna keep going, and I will end this at Parliament, I think. Parliament or Sherborne, I'll decide. Exactly, Bob. I wouldn't even want to look at the prices. It would make me sick. The nicest watch I have is like a Armani, but I like never wear it. I'll stick to my Casio. And there's Roots. That's definitely Canadian. It's a bit more of a modest store. And here's Bay finally approaching. And you gotta, yeah, honk off. Yeah. You have a few nicer ones, but always wearing a Fitbit. Yeah, I just have to have a watch, just, you know, for my sense of time, or if my phone's being busy right now, because I can't look at my phone, so. I'm not really big on high-end name brands, to be honest. I just don't think it's worth. Sorry? Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone, you're all on YouTube.
Hey.
Have a great day, guys.
You too, boss.
Thanks. Some more friendly people. Okay, I gotta go down here. Kyle Walker 6.
Kyle Walker 6.
Yeah, it's like numeral 6 1X.
Okay.
Thanks. Have a great day, guys. Yeah, people see a guy with a gimbal and they just they notice you, I guess. There's Italy and Swarovski. Yeah, Fitbits are pretty convenient. And then there's like the Apple Watches too, right? Someone's not pleased. Give him a treat now. Probably hot, needs a drink too. And for all your alcoholic needs. Oh boys. Hey, if they're worth some money, you could always sell them, Bob. I would sell mine, but my dad gave it to me. It's sort of a sentimental thing. Go Jays. Trying to squeeze through the human traffic here and not get startled by that dog at the same time. And All right. There's a look up Young Street. F417H, welcome. Yes, I grew up watching the Blue Jays. I've been to many of their games. They're from Toronto, my city, just like the Leafs, you know. I have more faith in the Jays than I do the Leafs, obviously. So, you know, I really have confidence that they might win this year. So, of course, and Raptors, you know, the big three. Argos, not really a football guy, but definitely the latter. There's Nike. All right, glasses off again. Bloor and Young subway station. Love and Lights, Love and Lights all just got in. Thanks to the Blue Jay updates, yeah. Sorry, is your name Faith? Because I heard Faith in the chats. So, my apologies. Yeah, exactly. I saw a Jays game last year and also a Leafs game early in the season. I have not seen a Raptors game yet though, so that is definitely on my future to-do list. Pretty expensive. Oh, okay. But your name is Angela, okay. Well, once again, welcome. Very nice day. You know, it's kind of humid here and there, but overall, I've barely been sweating, so I will not complain at all. Do I go to Marley's games? I don't even know what that is, Bob, so safe to say no. Like, I don't watch soccer really, or tennis. Maybe a bit of rugby here and there. And Deja Vu, I was just here in my last live stream. Yeah, no rain, that's definitely a bonus. Oh, okay, sorry, no. I don't know many of the under teams. When I used to live in Etobicoke, there was an arena for I think people practicing for Toronto. So it's kind of near yeah, Kipling and Lakeshore. Okay, I'm passing church, so Frisbee, yeah. Especially if you have a couple dogs, right? I don't mind volleyball actually though. I was actually alright at it when I played in high school, you know, gym volleyball. Church. These pigeons are having quite the feast here.
I honestly was thinking of reordering the salmon.
Yeah, try to extend my streams a little bit longer. So, and then in the near future, maybe, who knows, maybe I might do 2 hours. Henry goes for like what, 6 hours? Even Sapan's usual streams are around what, 3.5 hours. Like I said, I would probably have to get a couple power banks, but it's doable. Yes, Mark knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, he used to pass by there all the time. 8 hours. Oh boys. Well, Tara did what, like 12 hours? I think she set like the record. Tee shots. Shout out to Tara. Okay, Ted Rogers red. Yeah, I think she walked like Olive Young. Insane. Okay, Huntley / Mount Pleasant. Okay, so I will be ending at Sherbourne. Sherbourne Station. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. I think once you're monetized, your watch hours don't really matter anymore. The whole point is to get monetized, right? That I know of. So I definitely need all my watch hours right now, as much as I can get. So I don't think you get too many watch hours off shorts. You get more views, but they're also like 1 to 2 minutes long. I'm not sure how many you would need to successfully add to a lot of watch hours. But that's the other part. You can get like 3 million views for shorts in 3 months, which seems really hard to do. That's your other option besides watch hours to get monetized. We're not on Johnny's level yet. Yes, I'm ending at Sherbourne Station, so I'm about 5 minutes away. So I just thank everyone in advance right now. Of course, Bob, Angela, Trojan, Mark, everybody. Vivian, Carol, H. Hill. And I analyzed all these places last time. There's the competing subways that we talked about, Bob. Yeah, it's a pretty good amount of time, Vivian. Like I said, I'm going to try to extend it in the near future. Yeah, they can. It's bittersweet because some want you to do super long. I think once you get into the 5-6 hours, it's like, okay, that's like watching 3 movies in a row. I can kind of understand that point. Gets a little bit dragged out, I guess, right? Yeah, no problem, Carol. Things change all the time, right? So it's always interesting to see updates. Okay, so as I cross here, I will give my farewells and make my way down. Oh, now I can cross. All right. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your... It'll get hotter eventually soon, so yeah. Stay indoors, stay cool, but enjoy the nice sunshine. Do as much as you can. And I will see all of you in the next one. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support. Kyle, Cynthia just got here, so I should go another 10 minutes. Cynthia, sunflowers? Another 5 minutes. I'll walk south a bit, okay? I normally don't do this. Hey Cynthia, sorry, I'm gonna walk another 5 minutes. Thanks, H-Chill. I'm gonna walk, to the next intersection, then I'll say goodbye. Just to give you a little bit of a walk. I was heading that way anyways. No worries, no worries. I hope you're having a good Sunday. It seems to happen a lot. I'll be about to close out and then suddenly everyone will come in. That's just the nature of life, isn't it? Fizz Mobile. Interesting colored bus there. This is a Chester's Chicken. It's kind of hard to see from this view, but it's just down the side there. Family restaurant that seems to be no more. Are you now, Cynthia Sunflowers? You're right, you're right. I didn't give my final sign off. Once I say walk her out and then I stay on, I'm technically breaking the law. And that's always a nice view. Okay, Isabella though, because I think I'm gonna go into that Fresco, so. For all my discounted shopping needs. And I used to work at that Gabby's. I was a line cook there for about 5 months, I think. There's another Shoppers. I've seen like about 6 Shoppers since coming from Bathurst. Everyone keeps waving to me. Well, it's better than people being aggressive and saying, hey, turn that camera off. those. Hooker Harvey's. No, it's just it's like near Jarvis and Church, or a couple blocks away from me though. Like where I am is pretty much the red light district. There's Fillmore's, you know, on Dundas. Bob will be live, I think, at 8 p.m. every Monday. So yeah, tune into Bob's live stream. And before I enter this Freshco, I have to question what happened here. Yikes. Unhappy customer? Yeah, stay safe out there, people. So, I will try to be live again, Cynthia Sunflowers. But feel free to rewatch it and enjoy the rest of your day. This is a final walker out though, so I want to thank all of you guys. Got to give my salute, classic salute, and I really do appreciate you all. So take care of each other, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you so much.